Hi, I'm Barry with another Henson handy tip. I want to show you how to put a tank fitting down through a tank and out through the hole without getting into the tank. So I've put a piece of string with a weight on it down into the bottom of the tank and hooked it out through the hole with a piece of wire. Now all we have to do is place the tank fitting on the string and let it go, and it'll come out down through the hole out the bottom. Once the tank fitting is sticking out through the hole, just pull it through, pull your string out of the way, put your washer on, don't over tighten, you're only after a seal, you're not trying to hold anything in place. And that's it, done. For any more information, please visit our website hensonproducts.co.nz.
Welcome back to New Zealand Dairy Farmer. This week we're in Northland talking about the role of discussion groups and mentoring within a dairying community. One regular attendee of discussion groups is Benson Horsford, herd manager at Jared Going's property. Benson has plenty of on-farm experience but is about to take on a new and exciting challenge.
How long have you been working on the farm here, Benson?
I'm coming up to the end of my second season.
Right, and you've been herd manager for those 2 seasons?
Yes, I have.
Where were you working before?
Before that, I was down in South Wairarapa in Greytown. I was there for 18 months as a herd manager.
Right, and on Jared's farm, what number of cows are you milking?
We calved 380 this year, and at the moment we're milking 360.
And what's normal production?
We've been increasing over the last few years. Last year we did just over 120,000, and the goal for this year was to increase that, but the season's kind of fighting against us. But our goal is always to get the most that we can out of the cows.
When it comes to new ideas about innovations to put in place on the farm, how does attendance at discussion group feature?
I find discussion group really good because it gives us an opportunity to meet farmers from the same area but who have different types of farms and different theories on how they farm, and so different ideas work with different farms. But Jared is really good in the sense that he is willing to try different ideas, so we quite enjoy going to discussion group and getting different ideas and seeing what other people are doing, and we chat about how we can adapt the ideas to make them work on our farm.
What's the biggest debate about at discussion group usually?
Usually comes up when everyone's putting up their statistics about who's fudging the stats and who's telling the truth.
And what's the role of the consulting officer who's taking the discussion group? They're helping the debate along?
Oh, they're usually trying to solve the debate, but we like to stir them up a little bit, keep them on their toes. But they're good at steering the conversation and getting things back to where they should be when we get sidetracked.
And you've had invited speakers along, like scientists or people like that?
Yeah, we have had a couple. One that comes to mind last year is we had a vet come out, and he was really good. Talked to us about, it was just after calving, talked to us about metabolic issues and why it's so important to get on top of them, and some of the causes, sort of the base causes that a lot of us had taken for granted.
How many people usually come along to the discussion group?
Our discussion groups are usually quite good, can be anywhere from 20 to 30 people, and they all contribute really good.
And are they usually the same people who come along, or do you get a real mix of different people?
There's always the stalwarts that keep things going, but there are occasionally other people that show up, and yeah, it's good to hear other people's opinions, hear from outsiders, I suppose, yeah, how they think things are going in our area.
What's the sort of age range of the people coming along to discussion group? Are they usually younger people like yourself?
It actually varies quite a lot. There's young farm workers, teenagers just started on farm, through to middle-aged guys running their own farm, through to older, more mature farmers who don't do so much of the farming themselves anymore, and so it's quite a good mix, and you get different perspectives on whose idea it was to do certain things.
Do some farmers say they'd like to come to discussion group but simply don't have the time?
Yeah, there are some farmers that say that, and the thing I find interesting is that all farmers are busy. Some can make it to discussion groups and information sessions, and some people can't, so it's all about time management and prioritising.
What do you think they're missing out on by not coming?
They're missing out on a good catch up with everyone else. It's especially during times like calving and mating, it's just good to be able to catch up with everyone and have a chat about whose calving went good, whose calving was rubbish, how mating's going, what the excuses are, and who's all got the same excuses as last year.
I believe that you've done some other courses with Dairy NZ, like Biz Start. What did that involve?
That was sort of a business class for beginners, for people like myself who are trying to get into the industry, and I actually went along with my wife who doesn't work on farm, but who wants to become involved in the financial side of things, and so for us it was an awesome experience to be able to get a footstep into the business side of the dairy industry, which we haven't had much experience with so far.
Would you like to do any more similar business courses? Is that a possibility?
I'm actually partway through the next course up, which is called Biz Grow.
And what does that involve?
It just gets more in depth with the business strategy and how you actually utilise it in your business, and so that's been really good for my wife and I, because we're stepping up to lower order this year.
Right, so you've already got a farm to go to?
I have a job lined up, just waiting for the bank to give me the tick, and then we'll be all go.
So as a young farmer taking this next step towards farm ownership, how important do you think discussion groups are?
I think events like discussion groups and classes that we can attend as a young person trying to step into the industry, it's the best opportunity that you have to learn from those who have the knowledge already on what needs to happen, what needs to take place to get ahead. And so I would encourage every young person who's interested in any industry, whether it be the dairy industry or whatever, to take advantage of those people, because well, in the dairy industry they're more than willing to help and to share their knowledge and encouragement.
After the break, we'll return to the Jordan Valley Research Farm and catch up again with Nuffield Scholarship winner Tafi Manjala to discuss the importance of industry body support within the local dairying community. See you after the break.